We're always hearing about the incredible things AI can do, right? These new models, these mind-bending breakthroughs. But what if the most important part of AI isn't the algorithm at all? What if it's something we've kind of been overlooking this whole time? That's what we're going to do today. We're going to dig into the very foundation of AI and figure out what's really making it tick.
So, let's just start with the big question. What is the true backbone of modern AI? I mean, we talk a lot about the code and the massive servers, but what if the real secret sauce, the actual key, is something we've just been taking for granted? That's exactly where we're headed.
And that something? Well, it's data, which, it turns out, leads us to this massive issue that's been hiding in plain sight, the AI data problem. See, before we can build that amazing AI future we're all so excited about, we have to fix what's fundamentally broken with how we handle its most critical resource.
Okay, think of it like this. These modern AI models, they are unbelievably hungry. I mean, for all their power, they need a constant, steady diet of high-quality, reliable data just to learn, to get better, to even function. It's a really direct relationship. The better the data you feed it, the smarter the AI gets. Simple as that.
And that brings up a couple of really important questions. First, where is all this crucial data even coming from? And maybe more importantly, is the system we're using to get it, is it actually working? Well, the short answer to that? Nope, not even close. To really get why the whole system is failing, we've got to look at how it was designed in the first place. And the traditional model, it's built on a very simple and, as we're about to see, a very flawed idea: centralize and extract.
And here's where you can just see the cause and effect laid out so clearly. The model is all about centralizing the data. And this is the crucial part, centralizing all of the profits. So the people who actually contribute their knowledge, they just get a one-time payment. This whole setup creates a domino effect. It actually kills the incentive for high-quality data, it makes verifying information ridiculously expensive, and ultimately it pushes away the real experts we desperately need.
So when you really break it down, the old way is just built on a foundation of flaws. I mean, for starters, contributors have no real ownership over the data they create. Then they get little to no recognition for their expertise. And on top of all that, the whole process is like a black box with almost zero transparency. This just isn't a sustainable way to build the future. It just isn't.
So you take a step back and look at the whole system, and the conclusion is just, it's unavoidable. The entire data pipeline, the very engine that powers all of modern AI, is not human-centric. It's designed to treat people like cogs in a machine, not like valued partners who are building something amazing.
And a system that doesn't value people, well, that has a very real, very high human cost. This leads us straight to what you could call the missing experts, where the very people whose knowledge we need the most are the ones who get completely pushed out of the picture. This quote just nails the problem perfectly. The incentives don't match the skill and effort required. I mean, that says it all, right? It's a fundamental mismatch between what we're asking of people and what they're actually getting in return. And the result of that mismatch is exactly what you'd expect. The advanced intelligence workers, the people with deep, specialized knowledge, they either don't show up to the party in the first place or they don't stick around for long. And honestly, why would they?
And we're not just talking about anybody here. We're losing the very experts whose contributions are the most valuable. Think about it. We're losing lawyers who can make sense of complex legal texts, clinicians who understand subtle medical issues, researchers who are on the absolute cutting edge of their fields. These are the exact people we need to build reliable, trustworthy, and genuinely smart AI.
So yeah, it's pretty clear we can't just put a Band-Aid on this old system. The cracks are way too deep. It is time to completely rethink the rules and build an entirely new foundation, right from the ground up. And I want to be super clear about this. This is not some far-off, oh, we'll deal with it later kind of problem. As AI gets more and more woven into the fabric of our everyday lives, the need for high-quality, expert-vetted data becomes more critical every single day. This is why change isn't just necessary, it's urgent. It all starts with a fundamental shift in how we see things. We have to stop thinking of data as just a byproduct or some raw material to be mined. We have to see it for what it truly is, the backbone of modern AI. It's the critical infrastructure of our future. So, what does this new, human-centric foundation actually look like? Well, it's built on 3 core pillars that were totally missing from the old way of doing things. Number 1, giving contributors real ownership. 2, giving them meaningful recognition for their expertise. And 3, making sure they get fair rewards for the incredible value they're creating.
The end goal here is to create a system where things like quality, expertise, and transparency aren't just afterthoughts or, expensive add-ons. They are the essential building blocks baked right into the fabric of the data economy from day one.
And that brings us to the final and maybe the most important thought. If we all agree that people, the experts, the contributors, the human beings behind all this data, if they are the absolute key to building better, smarter, and more reliable AI, then the question we have to ask ourselves is this: how do we build a data economy that truly, and I mean truly, values them? That's the challenge for sure, but it's also the incredible opportunity that lies right in front of us.